Why I am telling this is because I want you to understand how much of conviction he had, his tenacity. You know, he was sure what he wanted, and he was sure that he will find it also. You know, it's not easy to find something precious just like that. I want you to understand how serious and how sacred is Kriya. Me and Biba, we met one guy many years ago, and that man, he had a big job, very big job, an engineer in a very big company. One day he got a telepathic communication communion. Come to India, your master is waiting for you. It was a marriage function. This man was standing in a corner, and I liked him. When I saw his fingers, I understood he's practicing. See, this is like one doctor can recognize another doctor, or an engineer can recognize. So similarly, so I went to him and I said, "Pranams to your guru." So this function was in a big palace kind of a place. So he was looking out of the window into the, eternity. He was standing there looking like that. So when I told him this, he suddenly got shocked. He looked at me and said, "How did you know?" I don't usually like to answer the question, "How do you know?" because this is a very silly question. So I said again, "Pranams to your guru." Then we started talking. Then he said, suddenly he had this call and he came to India. He did not know where he's coming because there was no further information. He came to New Delhi and he was living in a hotel room thinking what next. But usually such things, such situations, what people do, they look through the internet, Kriya Yoga gurus or something, and they will go to some institution. This is what people usually do. But he did not do that mistake. He trusted his call. He waited. In a week's time, he had another revelation, go to Calcutta. He followed that. He went to Calcutta and he took a hotel room and waiting there. But he was very sure that he will finally reach his guru. And he strictly followed the Kriya instruction that the Guru comes to you. He didn't go searching for the Guru. It's like the school we sit, the class we sit. The teacher comes to us, right? We don't go to the teacher's room and bring one good teacher, right? So like that, the eligibility brings the teacher to you. See, world offers everything to you. Internet offers all sorts of gurus to you. All types, size, smell. All types, whatever you want, you can choose. So he didn't follow the internet. He didn't follow any other thing except his intuition. That was his success. Then a few days later, he started getting instructions, and he started moving to some villages. From the city of Calcutta, he started moving into some remote villages. Then he finally found his guru. Means as per the guidance, he found the guru who was a school teacher of children of 5 years. What do you call it? Lower primary or small school teacher. He reached the school and he waited for the school to be over. When the teacher came out, he went and touched his feet. He said, "What are you doing? Who are you?" So he said, "I've come all the way from Singapore to find you, to searching for you, and you are my guru." He said, "You are very big for my class." He said, "I'm sure that what I teach to these children, you know this already." 1.5 months he avoided him. It was a small village, about 800 people only. And everybody was looking at him as a stranger. He's a big stranger in such a small village. And he's doing something bizarre. He's going and meeting the school teacher. Every day he's rejecting him. "Why are you walking behind me? Go away. I don't know anything. I don't have anything to teach you." So he was staying in one room. Room means it's a very small house, like 2 rooms. And he had rented one room of a house of a farmer who had many buffaloes and a few buffaloes. And so he was staying in that stink of the whole thing, the buffalo farm and all this. So 1.5 months later, he decided, I think I made a mistake and there's no further way. I don't know what to do, so okay, forget it now. Let me go back. This 1.5 months, he was using the public toilet. The whole world is the toilet. You can sit anywhere you like. So first day he asked him, so where is the toilet? So he showed the whole land. He said, this is the toilet. He's not used to it. Why I'm telling this is because I want you to understand how much of conviction he had. His tenacity. You know, he was sure what he wanted, and he was sure that he will find it also. You know, it's not easy to find something precious just like that. Everybody has their level of endurance. At some point, you will crack. If you are completely out of your mind or not having a mind, you will not crack. If you are insane, it's okay. Nothing to worry. And if you have no mind, it's okay. Otherwise, you will crack. So he also almost cracked in a 1.5 months because this was too much for him. He packed his bag and decided to go next day back to Calcutta and from there back to his home country. That evening, the school teacher came to him. He said, "Your guru, I'm not your guru, but I can teach you how to reach your guru. He's sitting in a particular place, and if you have to reach there, you have to contain your breath for 2 hours. Means you cannot breathe. There's no oxygen. You have to go through a cave where there is no oxygen. I will teach you how to stay without breath for 2.5 hours, so you can easily transit this cave and reach your guru." He taught him. So when we met him, he could hold his breath for 1.5 hours. So he was on the process. He was learning it. So he was hoping that in a year's time, he would reach the 2.5 hour limit so that he can transcend the 2 hour cave to reach his guru, to learn Kriya. I want you to understand how serious and how sacred is Kriya. There are many Kriya institutions, and I have nothing to say about them. No, I will not say anything good nor bad. But originally, Kriyas has been sacred, and it has been kept a secret. Whatever is sacred is secret. So, this is one of the, that is why in our group, actually the people who are approving the Kriya, I don't interfere. I don't even see the applications. 70% are rejected. Because most people who apply, they are applying because I want to have one more feather in my cap. I have done thousands of courses. This is 1001. This is exactly what we don't want. I told I am ready to go to the end of the world to teach somebody Kriya if that person has any level of commitment and conviction. You know, you should have faith in this Kriya and also should have commitment. Otherwise, there's no point. It will be just learning and forgetting. And Kriya is not an activity, it's a culture. You need to tune your lifestyle to the Kriya.